morning, you guys. What is up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new vlog. As you can tell, I'm getting my spark back slowly and it feels really good. If I look exhausted, it's because I stayed up till 2 in the morning finishing this dang book, and now I'm having the worst book hangover of my life and I'm so sad that it's done. But we'll get to that after. But it was so good and I'm very sad now. I have a lot of fun things happening in this vlog. I feel like we're in the full swing of spooky season and autumn, and I just love October so much. I feel like I normally love September more than October, but because our September was so warm this year, like it was still summer weather really, I'm excited for October because I think that we're gonna have some nice fall weather. And we've been getting some little hints of like the cooler, crisp mornings, and it makes me so excited. It's about 7:45. It's probably a little dark in here just because I feel like the sun is slowly but surely starting to come up a little bit later and later. Gives that moody, gloomy vibe, if you will. I just made a little French press coffee because there's something about fall where I just want like big cups of coffee all of the time. I have so much planned for this vlog. I'm really excited about it. So first things first, I think my book of the month is coming in the next few days, so we can unbox that together. I have a little mini fall thrift haul. I stopped at the thrift store yesterday on my way home from work because I went into the office and I picked up a few little goodies. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Matt and I are gonna have a little pumpkin carving date night tomorrow at home. So I'll take you guys along for that. What else? The Indigo team is so sweet. I work with them every month over on TikTok and they know how much I love jelly cats, and they wanted to send me some jelly cats from the like fall launch, but they don't really get any. They said to like head office, they go right to the stores. So they sent me a gift card to go pick out a fall jelly cat. So I thought we could go to Indigo together and maybe just do a little book shopping, a little perusing. I also need to go over to HomeSense and Marshall's and pick some things up. We could go do some fall decor shopping. And I'm still looking for, I haven't found one yet this year, so maybe tomorrow will be my lucky day, but I saw a bunch of them last year. I obviously should have bought it when I saw them, but they're these like skeleton wine bottle holders. I think it would look so nice on like our little like wine bar sideboard. So I've been on the hunt for one of those. Honestly, lots of time relaxing. I love to do some coloring, some gaming, and just kind of see what we get up to this weekend. This vlog might go until Sunday, I think. I am going to start work in a little bit here, but we have to talk about this book because it was so good. It is the perfect spooky season romanticy read. But as someone who's more of like a beginner intermediate fantasy reader, like I don't read really any high fantasy besides Game of Thrones, and I like to read a lot more romanticy, I thought that this was such a great choice. The world building isn't too intricate because it's more of like an urban fantasy because it takes place in New Orleans. I really struggle with books with intricate world building with my brain fog and like my short-term memory loss. And so that's kind of why I tend to gravitate towards like more urban fantasy or like easy to understand worlds in fantasy books. And this was so good. The best way I can explain it is Squid Game meets Saw, but it's not very gory, and I wouldn't really consider it that dark. Like, don't let the fact that I compared it to Saw scare you off if you don't read a lot of like horror, or it's just kind of the easiest way for me to explain it. But the world building, amazing. The banter in this, amazing. I really applaud authors when they do a good job of very vivid imagery without being like overly descriptive in the text, and I honestly have no critique of this book. I absolutely loved it so much, and if you guys haven't heard of it, first of all, it is on Kindle Unlimited and it was a book of the month pick, so you can add it as an add-on if you want to for October. This follows our main character Ophelia. Her and her family are necromancers in New Orleans. It's very spooky season vibes. Her sister Genevieve goes missing. Ophelia assumes that she goes into Phantasma, and Phantasma is traveling haunted house, and it goes to a different city every year. It's like a trial that happens inside of this haunted mansion, and it follows 9 levels, the 9 circles of hell. Each level kind of gets harder and deadlier until there's only one person standing at the end. Ophelia enters Phantasma, and when she enters Phantasma, she meets Blackwell, who is this like really hot phantom. She ends up kind of making like a deal with the devil to help her get through all of the levels so she can find her sister. I actually technically think this is above Heartless Hunter because I gave Heartless Hunter a 4.75, which I rarely give the first book in a series 5 stars. However, if it's a series like this where the next book follows a different character, it's a bit easier for me to give 5 stars, whereas something with Heartless Hunter, I know that the next book follows the same set of characters, So it's a little bit harder for me to compare, and I feel like my ratings always change after like a completed series because then I can really compare and contrast the books. But when it's only the first book out, I find it so hard. Easy, easy, easy 5-star read. I gotta decide what I want to read next. But like I said yesterday, I stopped at the thrift store on my way home from work. They were doing, I think it was 30% off, and I got the cutest Halloween stuff, so I want to show you guys. I might go back tomorrow because I'm putting together a little boo basket for my mom. I got her a ton of souvenirs in Salem because I get my love of witches and Halloween from my mom. She's always wanted to go. I'm hoping I can take her next year, but to put together like a little gift basket of things for her. And they had a really cute like little witch Halloween sign at the thrift store yesterday, so if it's still there tomorrow, I might go back and get it for her. First thing I got, I already put a tea light in it, but it's so cute. It's like this little glass pumpkin, and I love when it's kind of like colored glass like this because at night it creates that nice like amber flickering effect. And this was 50 cents. And then I got the cutest little ghost. I just love these like painted vintage Halloween signs. This was also 50 cents. And I gotta figure out where I'm gonna hang him. I had this set of 2 pumpkins. They were each $2 originally, so technically my total was $5. And then yeah, it was like 25 or 30% off because my total came to $3.50. They're both little tea light holders, which is great. You could also leave them empty too. First one is a little bit of a shorter one. They're in great condition as well. And then the second one is a little bit of a taller guy. So I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put these, but I feel like for $3 and some change, great little haul. I thought it was gonna be another gloomy, rainy day, which I was kind of here for, but I think it's gonna be a sunny one. But it does look a little cooler out because all the leaves are kind of rustling in the wind. So fingers crossed it's not super hot outside today because it has still been in like the 20s here, which is like high 70s. And I'm just itching for some real fall weather. So let's spend some cozy October days together. Hi guys, hello, it's 4 o'clock. I have not been the best vlogger today, but I just had such a busy work day, honestly. I scarfed down some butter noodles at lunch, took the dogs for a walk, hopped on some calls, and we just had like a chaotic situation happen at work that I had to deal with. Not that you really missed much. I've just been sitting here literally all afternoon, and I just dropped my car off to get an oil change and walked back. Now Matt is picking some stuff up for dinner. I really wanted to have Philly cheesesteaks. Something about like fall and winter, I just want to have like easy, cozy meals. I think everyone does, but I just want to eat sandwiches and soups and stews. So that's the dinner plan. And then I think we're gonna watch the new episode of Agatha All Along tonight because they come out Wednesday at 9, and I mean, I'm a night owl, but we try to be in bed by like 9:30, 10, and then I usually read for like 3 hours. So we didn't get to watch it last night. We had really, really high hopes for it because obviously WandaVision is like one of our favorite. I think it's one of the best shows that Marvel ever did. We obviously, you know, have a Scarlet Witch tattoo. We're big Scarlet Witch fans in this house. I had really high hopes. And it's definitely meeting those expectations and those hopes. It's so good to me. It honestly just feels like what Marvel's been missing the last few years. I'm someone who like loves a good show or movie with a lot of Easter eggs and hints in it. And I mean, if you've seen WandaVision or even Multiverse of Madness, there's just like so many Easter eggs and crossovers in it. And I just love that. That to me is like Marvel done right. So we're really, really loving it. I do love when a show is released like 1 episode a week because, you know, it forces us to kind of take our time with it and have something to look forward to. But I'm gonna log off of work, probably just like clean up the house super quick, and we'll have like a nice little evening at home. Take the dogs for a walk, eat our little soup and Philly cheesesteaks, watch a show. I gotta figure out what book I wanna read next. I did start a new audiobook today though. I didn't realize that The Spell Shop is on Everend. So I started that. I'm 3 chapters in and I'm really, really liking it so far. I feel like everyone's talking about it. It's a cozy fantasy book and it literally says it's full of stolen spell books, unexpected friendships, sweet jams, and even sweeter romance. It's a nice little audiobook. I love doing cozy fantasy on audiobook. Close that off. Close this computer off. And we'll see what we get up to this evening. Freeze! Put your hands up. Hi guys, hello, happy Friday. I'm done work for the day, picked up my car for my oil change. Very autumnal errand running day. So I thought I would take you guys. The other day when I was at the thrift store and I showed you guys the stuff that I got, I saw this sign and I regretted not getting it. So I went back today on my way into the city to see if they had it, and they did. So I got my mom this little sign. It says Happy Halloween. It was 50% off today. So it was only $3. How cute. So I'm going to put that in her boo basket. And I'm just at the thrift store right now. I just dropped off a bunch of donations, and Friday is not a day that I have luck with. I've said this before. I feel like I have the best luck at the beginning of the week because people drop off their donations over the weekend. But I'm here. This location always has a really good selection of like Halloween and fall decor. So I'm going to see what they have. And then I need to go to HomeSense and pick up a few things for a campaign that I'm doing with Aperol. We're doing like a pumpkin carving date night. We are carving pumpkins tonight, like just for us, but we're going to do it again next week because I wanted to have 4 pumpkins. So we're going to do that. And I need to find a tablecloth. We have no tablecloths for our new dining table. It's a lot bigger. So, and then I'm looking for a small plate that we can use for cookies and stuff. We have like a Christmas one that we put Christmas cookies on, but I'm looking for one that way when we like serve dessert on Thanksgiving, we can have like a cute little Halloween plate if they have one. I don't really know if they will, but looking for that, and then we'll kind of just see what we find. I am doing another campaign with Aperol, which is so exciting. I've been doing them seasonally. We did a spring one, a summer one, and now we're doing a fall one, and we're doing a whole like spooky date night at home. So if I see anything that I think would be good for that, I might grab it. I might go into Indigo. I don't know. We'll see if we have time. And then I need to go to Walmart, and I figure we could maybe see what kind of fall decor they have at the bigger Walmarts in the city, because ours in like the town near us is pretty small. It's like a mini Walmart. So wanted to see if they had any like spooky season decor. I need to pick up just a few things for dinner tonight. We're going to do Halloween shaped pizzas, like pumpkin and ghosts. So I need to pick up like pizza sauce, mozzarella, and then pumpkins to carve. And we're going to have a little pumpkin carving date night. And then tomorrow we're going to my parents we're going to my hometown for a pancake breakfast that they're doing at the fire hall, like a donation breakfast. Probably go to Indigo because, like I mentioned, they gave me a gift card to go get a Jellycat, and I really want to go. And Matt was like, do you want to go on a bookstore date tomorrow? And I was like, absolutely. So I think we're going to grab a coffee tomorrow, go to the bookstore, and then there's a Marshall's next door, so maybe we'll walk around there. I'm so excited to make a boo basket for my mom. She has no idea I even got her anything in Salem because I haven't seen her since we got back, so I think she's going to be so surprised, and I'll put it together with you guys and everything, hopefully. And yeah, I'm so excited. I love spoiling my parents so much. Are back home. I figured I'd show you guys what I got super quick. I just put together my mom's boo basket for her, and this is the sign that I got at the thrift store. I think I already showed you guys this in the car. We've got this blanket that I found for her, and it has witches on it. I also at Indigo ended up getting her a bagu. Like I said, I love to spoil my mom, and I think she would love it. She always uses a black purse, like crossbody, and I think she would love it. So I got her a medium crescent bag, which is the same one I have. Home some pumpkin beers from Trader Joe's when we were in Connecticut, so I put one in there for her. I got her this like little postcard. It's like an official witch certificate, so I put that in. She really wanted these socks, so I grabbed her a pair. I filled this mug up with some matches that I got her, and then some Reese's. This is the thing I think she's gonna love the most. Seashell, and it's hand painted by a local artist, and it has a witch in it. And my mom loves the East Coast. She loves all things like ocean and witches, so I thought this was like a perfect little thing for her, and she could use it to put her rings in. But I think she's gonna love it because it's 2 of her favorite things, the ocean and witches. So I think she's gonna love that. This is like a little, I don't know, you can kind of see it through the cellophane. I just want to take it out. It's like a little good luck witch, and it has like a little note on it. But I'm so excited to give this to her tomorrow. She's gonna be so excited. And here is my little haul. This is the tablecloth I ended up getting. I decided to go for like not an actual autumn one, like autumn colors, just because I feel like this one we could use all year round and it'll look nice with the pops of orange with the pumpkins. So really like this one. I feel like we could use it over the holidays and any time of year. So I'm happy I went for a more neutral one. I ended up finding the perfect fall wine. I love it so much. We're gonna do, like I said, a little pumpkin carving date night tonight. So I wanted to try and find some kind of spooky wine. So I found this autumn foliage one and I thought that would be perfect. We needed some new oven mitts, so I grabbed these on clearance. It's not really fall related, and I found exactly what I was looking for, which was just a set. I guess this is a set of appetizer plates, but I just wanted some little plates for us to be able to put dessert on if we like host Thanksgiving and stuff. And I thought that these were super cute, and I love that they come in a container so that when fall and Halloween are over, I can just put this back in the box and then pack it up. I feel like I have not been able to find many puzzles this year, and I finally found this one today. I'm so excited. I love the Gallison puzzles. You can also get them at Indigo, but they only do the 1,000-piece ones, I believe, and I prefer 500. So I got this little Halloween square one. I think this was $12.99. So I'm excited to do that. Final book in the Plated Prisoner series just came out while we were traveling, so I went and picked this up. It is a big boy, but these are some of the most beautiful books I have ever seen. Absolutely stunning. So I'm so excited. I actually just finished the 5th book last night, so I'm really, really excited. I'm kind of sad this series is going to be over soon. I've loved it so much. Absolutely stunning. So gotta put that away, but that's my little haul. For the mouse here. I love pumpkin beer. Oh yeah. Oh man. Go. So good. So good. Good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. I did not talk to you guys at all yesterday. I think I was just like really in the moment enjoying my date day with Matt, and we had so much fun. I don't know what it is, but I feel like since we got married, like, not that we didn't spend intentional time together before, but we are so much more intentional about the time we spend together and planning dates and stuff. I don't really know why. Has anyone else like also noticed that with them too? Like, not that we didn't spend time together before, but I think we're just a bit more conscious about like not wanting to slip into the like roommate phase. I don't know. It's like one of our biggest fears. So we've been just really intentional about planning date days and not being on our phones when we're with each other and all that stuff. And oh, that feels so nice. These are the only Grace and Stella eye patches I haven't tried, the like holographic ones, and they're kind of fun. Honestly, I love them. We were on the hunt for outdoor Halloween decorations because, as you guys know, we used to live in a condo, or an HOA, I think they call it in the States. And we weren't really allowed to put a ton of decorations up, like pumpkins and stuff, but we got in trouble for like all of our scary decorations. So we were so excited this year to like, you know, be in our own house. We can do whatever we want with it. And everyone has barely any Halloween decorations left, and it's like all Christmas and stuff at like Michael's and HomeSense. So that was a bit of a bummer. I'm kind of waiting to see if like Home Depot or Rona, like they go on clearance at the end of the season, and I might snatch some up. I did find a few little things on Amazon that are coming the next few days. So maybe I'll film like a cozy like fall night routine. We can like decorate the outside and stuff, as much as I can show you guys. But it was a really nice date day. We got the best pumpkin spice lattes. If you guys live in Ottawa, if you live in the East End, Robert Plant is a greenhouse, and they actually have a little coffee truck. It's called like the YOLO coffee truck or something. And they have some of the best espresso beans I've ever tried. And Matt and I both got like half sweet pumpkin spice lattes, and Matt and I both said those were the best pumpkin spice lattes we've ever had. And it was so good. Half sweet was just like the perfect amount of sweetness. It was so like rich and creamy. It was absolutely divine. So if you guys are in the area, highly recommend going to check them out. It was so good. We ran a few little errands, and then we came home and spent the afternoon doing yard work because the fixer-upper life just never ends. The weather is just like perfect now to get a bunch of yard work done, since it's not too warm out, not too cold. I actually didn't know this. A bunch of you guys actually taught us last year that it's not good to rake your leaves. We were like, instead of putting all of our energy into raking leaves this fall, let's like get some outdoor projects done, because we've had a really, really, really hot summer and we haven't been able to do much. Also, I don't really know what happened. I don't know if it's the milk that Matt bought, because he bought different milk, but you guys saw I frothed my coffee, and like, look, my froth is gone. I was looking forward to my Americano Misto. Anyways, that's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. I also literally got my nails done this week, and I already broke one carving pumpkins last night. Okay, I'm getting back on track here. When we moved in, our front yard was completely overrun with this. I'm assuming at some point we talked to the neighbors and stuff, and they said that the previous owners, 2 owners ago, like 15 years ago, put in this like garden in the front, but it just hasn't been maintained over the years, and it was a bunch of like shrubs and weeds, and it just like didn't look nice when people pulled up to our house. So we decided to take everything out, start fresh, and then we're gonna plant grass seed next spring. So Matt spent the last few weekends doing that, like while I was gone for work and all this stuff, and we finally finished it yesterday. We both committed. We were like, you know what, let's just spend the afternoon. We had a stew in the crock pot, so we didn't have to worry about dinner. We got to end the night off with pumpkin beer and carving pumpkins, which is just the best night in my opinion. So that's what we ended up doing. I'm hoping to film a home vlog this week because we're really excited to get back in on some home projects. Like, there's a lot I want to start doing. I want to start working on the kitchen. I want to start working in my office and just kind of chip away at things slowly. We really want to finish the library. The library I would say is like 90% done. We just need to finish up like molding and stuff on there. But anyways, that was yesterday. It was a great day, and it was actually really nice to just like take a bunch of b-roll and still feel like I'm somewhat vlogging, but then also like really be in the moment and be intentional and spend quality time with Matt. Matt is probably gonna do, I think he said, a bunch of yard work today. He's getting ready to cut the lawn. It's like 10 something, 10:24. I got up around 8, and then I just hung out on the couch with Matt. I want to just sit in this chair, and I want to read, and I want to do some coloring. That sounds really, really nice. And then I have my book of the month to open. Give you guys a few little book updates, and I'll probably end the vlog off here just so I can get it up tomorrow morning for you guys. And I'm so excited for the vlogs this week. I'm filming my perfect fall day video, which is my favorite video to do every year. I think we're gonna do a cozy fall night routine because I really want to try and make white chicken chili. I've never made that before, but I keep seeing all these recipes and they look so good. And then I want to start some sort of home vlog as well. Or like one of those will go up next week, but I'm really, really excited. I'm feeling really inspired, and I'm feeling like I'm slowly coming out of my black cloud. I'm actually, I don't think I mentioned this, I'm going to see Jordan Davis tonight, which is exciting. I've had the tickets for like a year. I'm going with my friend Jordan, and I'm really excited. I'm a huge Jordan Davis fan. I've been a fan since like 2018 Home State album. Like, I know every song. Mitchell Tenpenny is opening up for him, and I think Ashley Cook too. So it'll be really fun. And I honestly, if I'm being real, I wanted to cancel so many times, not because I didn't want to go, but I feel like when I'm coming out of, like, I like to call it my black cloud, I really struggle to like commit to social plans because I don't want to leave the house. But then once I leave the house, I realize how important it is for me to be with friends and surround myself with loved ones. And I usually feel so much better after. So I am looking forward to that. But I did want to bail multiple times because I just want to like be at home. And I know I'm going to have fun once I go. Obviously, concerts too are a little tricky for me because of my PTSD, but I'm getting them. This will be my 3rd or 4th concert in like a full calendar year, which is huge for me because I spent years not going to them. So that also, I feel like a little anxious and on edge because of that. But in terms of what I'm reading, I ended up deciding to start Haunted Ever After by Jen DeLuca. Ashley Poston wrote the little blurb, and you guys know Ashley Poston is probably my favorite contemporary romance author of all time. I was like, well, if she thinks it's good, I need to read it. And I wanted something just a bit lighter after reading Phantasma, and then knowing that there's a lot of really good dark gothic books coming out this month. I feel like some of my holds are going to start coming through. I want to kind of just like balance it out with something lighter. I'm also 65 pages into Incidents Around the House. This is one of those horror books though I feel like you can kind of pick up whenever and remember what's going on. It's written from the perspective of the little girl telling the story, so it's very easy to read, kind of can pick up whenever because it's pretty much supposed to sound like it's written by an 8-year-old. So I've just been honestly enjoying picking this up whenever I can. So those are the 2 main reads right now. I'm only, I want to say 10% into Haunted Ever After, but so far I'm really enjoying it. I can't ever leave my books. That's like the one glitch about my Kindle. I can't leave my book. Like the bar at the top doesn't come up so that I can leave it. So I'm just kind of stuck reading this whether I like it or not. Yeah, Matt's gonna mow the grass and stuff like that. So I think I'm just gonna sit here and just like read, relax, and then we can unbox my book of the month. I'll probably go help him with some yard work after. I'm gonna heat up this coffee because it's cold. I think I might just put it in a smaller mug, honestly. I always have my code linked down below for you guys. I'm pretty sure it gets you your first book for $5, which is great. And I got 3 books this month because I had a few credits. So first you always get a little bookmark, which is so cute. This is obviously not sponsored, although I wish it was. I'd love to work with them. First book I got was Dearest by Jackie Walters. I'm assuming based on the cover this is a horror book. Says a new mom in need of help opens the door to her long estranged mother only to invite something much darker inside. The back of it is kind of giving me Haunted Mansion vibes, honestly. Okay, then I'm so excited for this one because I'm really hoping it's a bit of a redemption read. I liked Hidden Pictures, but I just didn't find it super spooky. I think I gave it 3.5 stars, so really excited about this one. The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Recolak. This says an edge-of-your-seat thriller that delves deep into love, marriage, and family ties. The Last One at the Wedding offers non-stop surprises and brilliant suspense. I haven't had a good thriller in a while, so I think I might start this one next after Incidents Around the House. We have a fantasy book. The cover of this is absolutely stunning. I'm pretty sure this is the first book in the series. The Dagger and the Flame by Catherine Doyle. I'm assuming in the City of Phantom series. This says, in a deadly game of revenge, the most dangerous mistake of all is falling in love. 2 rival gang members are pitted against each other in a deadly game of duty and revenge in which the most dangerous mistake is falling in love. I have a feeling this might be a little bit of like a cat and mouse game, kind of like Heartless Hunter. So I'm really excited about this. Ooh. Oh my gosh, look at that map. Stunning. I love when they include this. Helps a lot as someone who has memory issues. I'm so excited about this as well. If any of you guys have read this, let me know how it is because it looks kind of good for spooky season. Those are my book of the month picks. I don't know if I showed you guys this yesterday, but this is one of the only things that we got. I thrifted this little bowl. I thought this would be perfect for candy. I love that it's orange. I honestly think this would be just so cute with some pumpkins in it, like as a centerpiece in your dining room. Value Village. I think it was $3.49, which is great. And I had a 20% off coupon, which is even better, but I had to share because I think it's so cute, like little hand painted pumpkins. Adorable. You guys, I read another 2 chapters of this. It's so cute so far. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like it could easily be a 4-star read. I haven't felt this way about a contemporary romance since a novel love story. Like I really just like the author's writing. I don't know, apparently it's supposed to get a little spicy, which y'all know I love. But if you haven't heard of this follows our female main character Cassie, and she moves from Orlando to Boneyard Key, which is kind of this small coastal town in Florida that's supposedly haunted. It's a big tourist destination. Buys this historic cottage. I don't really know, like I said, what part the male main character has to play yet, but we've at least met him. His name is Nick, and he owns a coffee shop called Hollowed Grounds, which like I already love this man. And she's just kind of found out that her cottage is haunted. Like she got confirmation on it. So I'm excited to see where it goes. I literally have no idea, but I'm really, really loving it so far. So that's the update on that. I think I'm gonna end the vlog off here because I'm actually gonna spend the afternoon editing it for you guys so that it can go up tomorrow. But I'll include some clips of the concert at the end. But I hope you guys enjoyed. So many fun home vlogs and fall vlogs still to come. I'm really excited about it. And let me know if you guys want to see a fall night routine. I think that could be kind of fun. Really loving this book. Really think it's gonna be a good week. I have high hopes. I'm feeling a little bit better. And yeah, but I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.